It's Wednesday, which means Farmers Market here in downtown Santa Cruz. They're setting up right now. But you know what else Wednesday means for most of us? It's New Comic Book Day. So I'm gonna go get some comic books. Okay, I got some books. Time to go home, read them, and then next time you see me, I'll be telling you what the best ones were. All right, picked up a bottle of wine too. So now we're gonna be able to read some books, and I'll tell you all about them in a second. Let me take off my glasses first. Hi, my name's McKinley. Thanks for clicking. I really appreciate it. I know you have a lot of other boxes to choose from, so I appreciate that you clicked on this box right here. Today, we're going to talk about the best splash pages of the week, and we're also going to talk about the best comics of the week. But before that, we're going to talk about the stuff that I bought today, so you can know what playing field we're dealing with, because I'm only talking about the books that I bought. Can't talk about the ones I didn't read. As you can see, I got a pretty nice stack. But this stack isn't really complete is deceptive, because these are the two of the same comic. I think this is a glow-in-the-dark version, and then this is the one per store variant. So they're the same comic, makes the stack look bigger, especially because it has the nice cardstock cover, which is also the same for the Batman. The cardstock covers make your comic books look bigger. So remember, if you're trying to impress somebody, add some cardstock covers. I don't even remember what the name of this comic was supposed to be. Oh yeah, Junkyard Joe. Here's my art tip for the week when you're trying to replicate a old comic. And they did really good with the darkened page right here. This really looks authentic. I think they did a really good job on that. But what they could have done to make it a little bit better, Gaussian blur some of this. And especially for the black, Gaussian blur that just a little bit, because I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but the black for like the words is different than the black for the line. They should have matched. So it makes it obvious that, you know what I'm trying to say. They did a good job, but they got the 8.5, but just to get to a little bit further, maybe a 9 or a 10, they could have done those things to make it even better. But still, shout out to Geiger for doing a nice attempt at a retro page. Definitely like that a lot. So let's talk about the books I read, and then we'll go to the best art and the best comic of the week. We got Spider-Man number 63. This is the haul part of the vid, as they say. Spider-Man 63. This is horrible. Not written for me. America Chavez. I have to admit it. This is written for somebody a lot younger than me, like maybe in their teens, but it's a really fun read. I'm enjoying it in the same way that you might enjoy like watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer or something like that. There's my phone. Distracting. In any case, it's not anything like Buffy the Vampire Slayer in terms of genre, but I enjoy it. I enjoy this book in the same way that I enjoy that television show 30 years ago. Not like I'm watching it right now. We also read Star Wars The High Republic and Star Wars The High Republic Adventures. So this is a Disney comic book, and it is exactly what you would expect from a Disney comic book, despite the fact that it's Star Wars. So I couldn't honestly finish reading it. It was a Disney comic book. That's the back cover. This is the front cover, Star Wars The High Republic, and this is a little bit better of a read. Still not the most exciting thing I read this week, because I would rather watch Star Wars and then read Star Wars. That's just me. I'm not really too into the High Republic, to be honest with you. It's just, I'm on issue, I think, 4, and it might be time to go. Same thing with that Spider-Man. I told them last month to pull me off of that, but I did order it because of the Chotone variant, and so I don't know. I just keep getting more Spider-Man. So coming in at number 3 today is Batman number whatever, 107. I don't even, not keeping track. I have to admit, I was pretty excited about reading this issue because I was kind of looking forward to it. The Scarecrow story is pretty exciting, and I'm kind of a nerd. I've been enjoying it a lot. So here we go. Coming in at number 3, the opening splash page of Batman number 107 by Jorge Jimenez, and this is some pretty scary Red Room type of stuff. Look at the way Batman's eyes are like being held open. I also want to note that the lettering and the word bubbles for Scarecrow are different, so they're paying a lot of attention to the design of this book. And I don't know if it comes through on this video, but when you're reading the magazine or the book, Scarecrow's words, or at least the words that they have on the page, are also, there's like a 90% black behind them, kind of like a pseudo shadow. It's hard to tell on some of the pages that it's there, but it is. And you kind of almost, sometimes you have to look at it in the light. I wish they had done it maybe like at a 75% instead of a 90%, so it was more obvious, but it looks good and it shows they're paying attention to detail. So Jorge Jimenez, and obviously the letterist and colorist and all that, great job. We love this page, and I can't wait for the next issue. So coming in at number 2 today is Geiger, a book so nice I had to buy it twice. Actually, I'm hoping this is the glow-in-the-dark version, and this is the 1 per store variant version. So this book, I feel, is getting a little bit of hype, and deservedly so. It was pretty exciting, good read, maybe for a older teenager, but I still enjoyed it, and I will definitely be buying issue 2. Geoff Johns and Gary Frank are the creators, and I believe that Gary Frank is the artist on this. So I think you'll like this page a lot. I know I did. I also like that the skull is the right dimension in terms of the body. The body's big and beefy, but then there's the skull, which is a little bit smaller, appropriately so, because there's all kinds of stuff that sits on top of the skull to make the face. So any skull is going to be smaller than a filled out body like you see here. Pretty sick. And again, I'm looking forward to issue number 2. And if you want to buy this on eBay, look for Driftwood County Jail. A little plug there for you. For me. Not for you. For me. The plug's for me. Best comic of the week and best art of the week, I thought, is Ram V's Swamp Thing. I bought issue 1 on a lark and enjoyed it a lot. Same thing with issue number 2. I wasn't going to buy it, but then I went and got it anyway. I like the cover, I like the story, and I like the art. Check this out. I think this is pretty fun. Maybe it's not fun, but it's a pretty good page, right? That was a lot of books, but I told you my favorite 3 reads, and my favorite 3 arts or splash pages. Tell me, what was your favorite book in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Peace, love, Bunny, and Bear.